So today we'll be looking at Beast Wars reissue Rattrap. Now this figure is one of my first ever Rattrap figures. Before I had the Generation figure, which I do have made a video on. This figure was one of my first ever Rattrap figures. In which this figure is really good back in the 90s. Because nobody don't care about these toys anymore. In which I really don't. I really do. I do care. So let's look at them. Let's say a lot. First, we gotta talk about these teeth. These teeth look like Ninja Turtle teeth. I wish I put a picture up, but these teeth look like Ninja Turtles. And if you look at the front of the figure, it looks like a Ninja Turtle. And yeah, and then you look at the knees, Rattrap thing. Whole body, it looks like he curls up like a whole rat. But Rattrap is the only Beast Wars character I really could say that actually transformed like in the show the same way his toy did. Most of the Beast Wars characters, such as Optimus and Dinobot, transform more like in the show. Only one. So let's get this thing transformed. It's really easy. Now, if you was in the 90s, everybody should know this. This is a flip changer. Flip changers are toys of Beast Wars characters, were the first wave that you pull a lever, such as Rattrap's tail, and it'll transform. And it was mostly like Optimus, that Megatron, like I think Razor Beast and Iguanas, and Pterosaur, and it was a lot of those figures. But yeah, so let's get this thing transformed. Only thing you gotta do is pull up his tail, and then his whole body will split apart like this. It'll split apart. You bend his tail down, and this everything else. And then his arm will fold out. Then you take his weapon out here. And then here we got Rattrap in his robot mode. And I'm gonna say about this toy do not stand at all. And if you could try, it could not stand. Like, look, I'll tell you, this thing could not stand. He can't stand. He's really top heavy, especially with this gigantic backpack on his back. It looked like he skinned a rat, a gigantic rat. But Rattrap do have weapons, and it's these two little guns. Well, it's not two little guns. It ain't like the Generation figure, but these two will clip together to make his gun. And then you put in his hand, and we got Rattrap with his gun. And I'm gonna say this Beast Wars Rattrap is really posable, really posable. This is gonna be the only time you will see posable videos of this figure, because this figure is really full posable. You can make action poses. Well, it can't stand, but it make action poses of this figure. And yeah, it's really top heavy. We're all gonna die.